morning, Mr. Ben Jack.
Morning.
You're welcome to today's broadcast. The former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has said that the emerging opposition coalition led by the African Democratic Congress (ADC) is not centered on individual political gladiators like himself, Peter Obi, Rotimi Amici, or Nasri El-Rufai. What would you have to say about what the former Vice President of Nigeria said?
Well, good morning, our viewers, wherever that you are. Remain blessed. May God bless you and strengthen you. Follow us on our channel. Remain blessed. About the correction that coming up, this is how they take to move former President Goodluck Jonathan, where they have already formed APC from different parties. But this time around, we have already get another ADC that have already come together to remove Ahmed Tinubu for 2027. So if the Ahmed Tinubu are not doing, I know that for them, what I have impressed on them, let them remove their selfish interest on it. If all of them can come together and channel one goal, that goes to get it. But if they're not channeling themselves in one side, there will be a disaster. But I know that 2027 that are coming, it will be a disaster. Because Ahmed Tinubu will not allow them to take over. And then the self will not allow Ahmed to take place. But what I'm going to tell you, the time is going short. I am saying Nigeria in 2027 or 2028, a fleet of the nation. I am not saying Nigeria to become one again. This under regime called the APC regime is not going to bring Nigeria united. Now look at how the news play. It is only sports can bring Nigeria together. After sports, nothing else again. Look at how happy everybody are happy about the Super Falcons, how they collected the gold media. If the politicians can do this way, to reason themselves, say we are one body, I think Nigeria could really grow high than like this. Now, under this administration of APC regime, Nigeria are collapsing. I don't think that Ahmed Tinubu can bring Nigeria back again. Even though that is fighting for 2027 to be there till 2031, I'm not seeing him. What can make Nigeria to go high? What level have they put an individual? It is what the idea is about itself, all the politicians, one to another. If the politician can look at some masses and say, okay, now, you can do this. Let me empower you to do this. When you are empowering someone else, that person you are empowering will employ more workers for your own company. Maybe you can produce something like a wine company. There will be a lot of jobs. But Nigerian government are not doing that way. Instead, they're loading the money, swallowing the money on their own side. If the politician can reason well, Nigeria will be better.
Concerning what Fayose said on the Vanguard newspaper, he said APC will emerge first, Obi second, ADC third, and PDP fourth. So what would you have to say about what Fayose said?
I have Fayose, yes, I have already said what he can say. But for me, I don't want to know who goes to be first for 2027. Because I'm looking at 2027 a disaster to Nigeria government. Not for the indigent, for Nigeria government. Because the handwriting is getting short for that 2027. Yes, I as Fayose have already said. Say APC first, PDP fourth. But we're looking at it. Where I'm looking at it, Nigeria have already listed out. But you haven't known. But I know what is going on, what goes to come out from 2027. Yes, I can say I supported the coalition. I supported 2027. But will 2027 be the reality for the politicians? That's the question. for what is on the ground. Yes, I'm talking about the new nation called Biafra, on the road to new Biafra. I am inside it, and I know what is going on. I am inside the government of the new Biafra. Because what I want to try to tell you, that there's no time again. There's no time again. Nigeria have already been figured out. And Ahmed Tinubu goes to be the last president of the nation.
So who comes first come 2027? ADC first or
Well, in that 2027, either ATC or APC. But what I know, my new nation will be out by that time. If my new nation will be out,
Biafra?
how Nigeria will come, how the election will take place. If they say they do the election before the new nation come out, before they hand it over, they announce it. What will we say? But I want Nigeria to split it into 6 places. I don't want it to be one. So that let everyone go on their own way. Let us see which of them will produce, which of them will go more higher. Either them, or Biafra, or Arewa, or Duduwa, or Midbelt, or Biafra. So we want to know who has that knowledge. Because Nigeria have a lot of things, but the leaders misuse it. God bless the nation very well, but the leaders destroy it. What God has already promised to them, they misuse it. That's why Nigeria are not getting it right now, and they can never get it right. No matter let ADC come, let Obi take over, he cannot get it right again. Because the damage has already been damaged. And no one can rebuild Nigeria back again. Nobody. Nobody. Is it Obi? Is it Atiku? Is it Aswaju Ahmed Tinubu? Can never rebuild Nigeria, bring Nigeria back as far back 50s, when Nigeria are sweet nation. 50s, 50 something, not this time around. You know how much naira is more higher or equivalent to pounds now today? What is going on? 1 pound is almost 2,000 naira now. So how do you think that Nigeria will come back again? Before far back 80s, let me say far back 80s, 1 pound is almost 1 naira by that time. 1 naira by that time. Same rate, but today 1 pound is almost getting to 2,000 naira. Is it the same rate? So is it how you tell me, say these politicians, is it Atiku or Obi will make pounds to come low to naira, or naira or it will come back to 500 naira? And if you come back to 500 naira, Nigeria is getting better. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Nigeria have already fallen. And by that 2027 or 2028, Nigeria will fall with free. Nigeria will fall with free. No matter how they march themselves on it. The nation goes to be fall with free. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Benjak.
Yeah.